Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So, as the issues with Vic Mignogna continue to get worse, we have another terrible situation yet again, and this actually has to do with Twitter this time. So, as you all probably already know by now, Twitter is starting to ban accounts that are supporting the hashtag #IStandWithVic movement. Now, before we get into this whole thing, I just want to let you all know with a reminder, which I don't do this very often, but this is what I'm going to do. There will be a double upload today. I will be uploading an actual RWBY video today. So there will be another one, so if you are wondering where that's going to be, I will have another one later today. So look forward to that video when it comes out, and I hope you all enjoy it when it does. But anyways, so let's get back to the news here concerning Twitter, banning accounts, and just having these issues now that has to do with people supporting hashtag #IStandWithVic. So, since Twitter has come out and stated, we don't have a political bias. We don't sit here and care about what people's standing is when it comes to political views. Yeah, that's very inaccurate at this point, because if you're automatically sitting here banning people that are standing with Vic, that are part of the hashtag #IStandWithVic movement, then you are immediately politically biased, and you are not willing to listen to the opinions that differ from yours. And that is not right, okay? Because what this is doing, this is literally stating, hey, you remember that thing called free speech? No, forget it. Forget free speech. Yeah, last time I checked, that was a very important thing. Why does that ring a bell? All right, the First Amendment. Right. So, Twitter has come to this point where if you stand with Vic, they're just going to ban your account. Doesn't matter. They don't care. And they're basically just censoring anybody that they don't agree with. And that is immediately wrong, and these are things that should not be done. So, a voice actor by the name of Jamie McGonigal. Now, you may know him from Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. He comes out on Twitter stating that, oh, I have some pals on Twitter. Some folks are going to see some suspensions the next day or so. 2 are having their accounts removed. So, he is saying this in response to how Anime Outsiders, a Twitter account that was trying to defend Vic and trying to prove the allegations were false, got suspended. And so then he deletes this tweet that he stated. But when people start to call out Jamie McGonigal on his statement of knowing people that are going to get accounts suspended and banned and terminated entirely from Twitter, then he makes another tweet, and this is what he says. Who said I'm using Twitter staff connections to do anything? I merely said I had pals there. I'm reporting accounts tweeting racist, sexist, ableist, homophobic shit just like anyone else would. I just also happen to have friends at Twitter. But considering that this statement that he made after being called out, you can tell that he has the SJW mentality, because he is now saying that he is reporting accounts tweeting racist, sexist, ableist, homophobic stuff here. Okay? So considering that he's doing this, and yet he also stated before in the tweet that he deleted, he said that he had friends that were at Twitter getting profiles deleted because they were trying to support Vic. This proves to you that he himself is sitting over here and he doesn't want to listen to the other side. He is just stating his own opinion and he's sticking with it. Then if you think about it, you have people like Mike Toole, who's the chief editor at Anime News Network, coming out against YouTubers. Now, this is what he had to say. Watching the Victroversy unfold in real time is bizarre. You can be damn sure the cool teens on YouTube are totally fascinated with all of this. And he takes several videos from several YouTubers that are talking about this issue that's going down right now, puts them in his tweets as if these videos are bad things, as if they are just terrible people for making videos on the situation that's going on. That's a very serious issue, might I add. And then, what does Mike Toole then do? He has another tweet with more videos. And he states in this, You can also be damn sure that the YouTube Nazis are jumping at the chance to monetize this. Great job looking out, YouTube. And the videos he points to are Lost Paws and Clownfish TV's videos on the situation at hand. And yet, this is a funny situation because my tool, right here within his own statement, hypocrisy is at hand, because he is hypocritical because he has monetized his own articles on Anime News Network. So he doesn't make himself look any better here. As a matter of fact, he makes himself look far worse. And for the YouTubers, for all of us who covered the situation, we're not doing this for money. We're doing this because we care genuinely about Vic. We're doing this to get the news out there so that you know the situation that's going on and how serious this really is, and how much this has affected Vic's entire career, how this has taken a man who has been very successful and just destroyed his career. And it's a very serious issue. But things don't stop there, because Twitter can allow people to just go on there and call other people Nazis and homophobes, anti-Semites, and it seems to be okay. But then, when it comes down to people who are against their opinion, when it comes to people who are supporting Vic, because accusations don't have the evidence behind them that these people are claiming to say, oh look, Vic did this, Vic did that, and yet there's no evidence to prove it. When people are coming out in support of Vic, they just think, oh, ban him, get rid of him. They don't need to have a word or have a say because their word's not important if they don't agree with us. That is wrong, okay? People have a right to have their own opinions. As a matter of fact, it's what makes us human. We are human to have our own opinions. We will agree with certain things, and then we'll disagree with certain things, and that's okay, because that's how a difference of opinion works. That's what makes us people. We are all different in our own right. We will agree with certain things and disagree. That's just how it is. And there's nothing wrong with having a different opinion or a different belief from one another. That doesn't make a person terrible. But to sit here and to see Twitter allowing this to happen, to just shut out opinions that they don't agree with, this is entirely wrong, and it goes against freedom of speech entirely. It makes freedom of speech just be censored, and once it's censored, it's not freedom of speech anymore. It's completely null and void. And this comes back to the idea of the mentality of the SJWs. Because what do they do when it comes to people being opposing to them? What do? They just block them. They act as if they don't exist, and that their voices should not be heard, even if it is an opposing opinion to their own. And that is not okay. And they just immediately think that if you don't agree with their opinion or the way they look at things, you're immediately wrong, and that you shouldn't be able to voice anything you think. But then you state your opinion, what do? They don't mind attacking you if they disagree with you. That's where they're wrong, yet again, because you don't go and attack somebody because you have a different belief than them. Okay? Just because you have a different opinion doesn't mean that you should just go attack this person because they believe something else. And that's what the SJWs do. That is their mentality. That is their way. And until they get their way, they continue to prod at things until it happens, until somebody caves in to them and what they want. And coming down to the hashtag I stand with Vic, well, here's the thing. They just want to get people banned because they support somebody that they disagree with. And that's not even right, because they have a right to state this opinion. As I've stated, they have a right to state their opinion on how they feel on the matter at hand. But that's not how they see it, and they want to ban these people and stop them from having their voices be heard. And that's not the way that it goes. That's not how it should be, but that's how they are. And sadly, Twitter is okay with this. They're okay with allowing this to go by and then just banning accounts on their own platform because they disagree with something, when that's not how it should be at all. And then they just censor freedom of speech that way. And in reality, if you think about it, if you disagree with somebody, you don't even have to say anything at all. You don't need to attack these people, okay? You don't need to attack people at all. If you disagree with somebody, all you have to do is say, hey, I disagree with your opinion, and just be civil about it and walk away. That's all you have to do. You don't have to sit over here and attack these people, try to get them banned, and do these terrible things. All you just have to say is, hey, I disagree with you, and that's it. That's all you have to leave it at, and then just walk away. You'd be the better person for just walking away from the situation rather than jumping these people and just making the situation worse or trying to deplatform them. That's just not right. And that's really all you have to do is just be civil about it. Just be kind, be courteous, be civil to others. But anyways, let me know what you think down below. I know this is another serious batch of information that's going on involving Vic, and I just wanted to get the news out there to let you all know what's going on. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.